Now you should be able to listen for this drag clicker on this power BFS reel. As in Purelure Zana. This fish is keeping like, on the bottom, so meaning, it's a one big and heavy fish. In today's video, I'll test out this Purelure Zana Power BFS reel, and I put this reel onto Purelure Acute Violet rod, casting rating from 4 to 18 grams. So, and I have PE 0.4 or Go 0.4 line on my spool, and I have kinda BFS or power BFS spool, so not the lightest one you can get for this reel. So I will start with 3.5 grams weight, no lure. Obviously you will be saying it's not a real fishing situation. Well, it's not, but I doubt that you'll be able to replicate the same exact situation when it comes to BFS fishing, as in wind, line, rods, and so on. So I'm just trying to see how it will cast this weight. So I'll go up on my brakes now, like 5, and let's see. No movement on the spool. Actually, it went a bit further than I was thinking, but yeah, it's way over braked, so I'll go like halfway. So 3.5, grams with the rod that is from 4 grams, that's not bad at all. River here is, I would say, 25 meters wide, more or less, maybe 20. So somewhere there, I would say it's more than 20 for sure, but let's just say it's 20 meters wide. So yeah, 3.5 grams weight over 20 meters, no issues at all. And you can get very accurate as well. You need to compensate, obviously, because that's a bit too powerful of a rod, but see, it's going across the river like with gentle little stroke. I won't even bother casting overhead, just not my thing. Where did it go on the bank? But yeah, over 20 meters I'm getting with 3.5 grams weight. This is, in my book, that's great news. I'm concentrating more on watching the spool instead of, getting the accuracy with this weight. But as I say, I'm casting already less than a rod is declared to cast. Yeah, landing on the bank. Great news. Great news. Yeah. Getting deep onto the other bank. So yeah, I could be casting this 3.5 gram weight all day long. And yeah, seems to be quite consistent with casting, which is great, always good, Getting on the bank all the time, which is good. And I'm performing very, very light stroke, Now let's switch gears. Let's go to like 5, but or maybe let's go to 7 grams right away. So it will be just like, we know that it casts 3.5 easily. Just a few casts on this 7 gram weight. Again, guys, as I say, you won't be able, to say that, I'm not testing it properly because I don't have the lure. Oh man, with this one, I don't even, wow. Just to finish, what I was saying. I'm just testing the brakes, how they're working in ideal conditions. Different lures, different winds and lines and rods will affect how it will cast for sure. Therefore, I went, with the ideal situation. But yeah, 7 grams. What the hell? I mean, it's like, wow. Very accurate and like very, very light swing as well. Well, you expect, this casts, like a bullet, and just like light little swing. Boom. I have to, you know, to start stopping. But yeah, probably I could go way further with this one. Yeah, it's like very easy casting reel by the looks of it. Did not stop on time there. Okay, one more cast and then we'll go right up to 15. I won't go like and bother like with 5 grams or, you know, 10 grams. Just, you know, I will show you, I want to show you that this reel can do it all, you know, like cast. Oh man, ended up deep onto the other bank. Yeah, looks lovely. Okay, let's see the accuracy with 7 grams. Now I will aim right in the middle toward that pose there. Maybe like a meter, but again, I'm casting, you know, like side casting, like gentle cast as well. I'm not forcing it. Impressive stuff. Impressive stuff. Now I overcompensated, but it just kind of feels like it would cast very similar as Daiwa, you know, with a mag force or whatever, with the inductor that moves, you know. Maybe there are reels that cast further, but accuracy and overall, you know, ease of casting, now it was bang on there. So it took like 3 casts. There's not a big, you know, dispersion, if you will, between some 3 casts, but this one was right in the middle. Okay, let's go for 15 grams and let's just, you know, see how it will do here. Actually, I don't have that kind of a weight, so I'll just use jighead for my 15 grams. So I have to be extra careful. I hope you can see it says 15. So yeah, we'll be extra careful not to cast onto the other bank. But yeah, range is fantastic. You know, you can go like with this, let's say rod, 3.5 grams, not a problem. 15 and even 17 grams, you know. Obviously, if I would have a lure, I would probably, that would be the maximum weight if I would, like, you know, would be able to go for. That is 15 grams lead or tungsten, whatever. But let's see. Oh man, this is just like, this is like too easy. Maybe I need to go a bit up on my brakes, but it just like reminds me, you know, of casting in. Yeah, you have to be extra careful and reel in quickly as well after my cast, because, you know, it's just a bomb. Now it's overbraked. Like, first impressions are, you know, that it's very easy casting reel. Like, very easy to cast with, but seems quiet reel. It casts very quietly as well, which is awesome. I'm just, you know, stopping. Yeah. Me likey. So last cast, bang, right in the middle. Impressive stuff. Let's jump onto the kayak and catch a few fish, hopefully. I got a bait, probably 6 grams maybe, you know, maybe 7. And yeah, let's see, you know, how this reel will cast this weight. Actually, I got 2.5 and almost no movement, you know, on the spool. The cast felt very good. So let's perform a couple more. I'm casting downwind now because, you know, in this area, I just want to catch some fish. It's quiet reel as well on the cast. See, wind is like changing its direction every half a second. You see, there are plenty of budget and expensive BFS reels, but there aren't many power BFS reels, so that would be able to cast, let's say, 3 grams easily and then 15. Not many reels on the market at all for this kind of, you know, setup. Picked up something. Okay, I mean, initial few casts, short casts, it's fine. Now let's, you know, see if we can nail a fish. This lure and on this reel. I'm strolling or will be strolling, and let's see, you know, if we can get a bite. If the fish are here in numbers, I should get a bite, you know, pretty quick. Let's see. Water is quite clear now, probably 60 centimeters visibility, I would say 50, maybe half a meter. So since it's not very deep here, fish might have moved as well, but let's see. Bite, here we go. Perch. Decent one too. Where are you going, buddy? Very nice fish. There we go. A very aggressive fish. Swallowed this lure, so might be not too bad then. Just look how bad this fish is. Quality little fish, like 35 maybe. So as you can see now, I went for perch imitation. Actually, I fished this area and this color was very good. A few videos back when I filmed here like strolling presentation. So now I'm just doing the same more or less, or trying to get the same effect on the same lure. Just we'll see if it will work or not. Might be that I caught all the fish last time and now but that was the color, that was the ticket back then. Just that wind does not allow me to present my lure like at all easily. Nope, no fish on this cast. Reel feels solid. I mean, the thumb bar is very, very nice. Just very positive, like no movement in it at all. Here we go. Bite. Eye came off. Came back? What is happening here? This is insane. I was casting different. Came off again. Will I take it again? That was definitely a pike. Small pike. Lost it twice. What the hell? Yep. Just goes to show, guys. Actually, it almost feels like a perch, but it can't be a perch. I just know it can't be a perch. It will be a pike, because it took it 3 times, or I missed how many times this fish took my lure. But just goes to show, just change a little, same lure, just different colors, different color, and this fish took it 3 or 4 times. I don't even know. Just could not let go of it. This is insane. Okay, let's release a perch. Booyah. And let's scoop the pike. Smooth operation. Booyah. That was insane. So yeah, maybe if this color is not too bad, then maybe it's not too bad. A little cucumber. At least 3 times I lost her at least 3 times. One angry little jack. Will it stay on? I do not know. Who knows? Yeah, this fish is keeping on the bottom, so meaning it's a one big and heavy fish. But yeah, let's see. And again, I got this Purelure Acute Violet. Absolutely love this rod. I have this 662 ml. Maybe it's not as big of a fish. Actually, it is not a bad one at all. Just look at that. Absolute monster. Will it stay on? It's nearly there. Come on. That is a tank. That is a tank. I did not want, to rush, because, it was a little bit out of reach. Did not want to risk, flip on my kayak, but that is a tank. That is a tank. Actually, it's way bigger than 5 kilos. I would say 7 to 8 kilos fish. This is insane. I mean, a meter pike. Really, this will be the best drag clicker installed on any reel I had. Like better than any dive I had. I mean, dive will be probably second close or third, but this one will be no competition for first place. Really good drag clicker. So yeah, very well done, Purelure, on this drag clicker. Power BFS, and that is one powerful fish as well. I'm not applying too much pressure because it's a light tackle for a meter plus fish, and I'm fishing in a flow, like you have to be extra careful. What I do like to do often, when I hook a big fish, I go a bit slack on my brakes, and then it just like brake with my finger. You can't get any better than that when it comes to like delicacy. This is insane fish. You know what? This will be like, I don't know how big it is, but it just looked massive. Probably it will be one of them, like, might be actually 20 pounds, like, like 9 kilo fish. This is insane. Now I really want to land this fish. Just will take my time. It's well hooked, I think, but we'll see. Still, it might bite me, through me, but I'll never know with this big fish. Really want to land this fish now. It's coming. I'll grab my net. This is a tang, guys. Come on, keep on swimming. Yes! This is a tang! What the heck? Are you getting this one? This is a tang. Oh yeah, definitely more than 5 kilos. We can take a weight of it really quickly, like whilst it's in the net. So yeah, Power BFS success. Fantastic, really real easy recommendation, and it has fantastic range as well, when it comes to casting, from 3 grams to like 17 or something like that. So yeah, safety first. We'll grab my glove here. This is a little bit bigger than I expected, fish to catch. Okay, where are ya? Just have to be careful so it wouldn't flip me with my kayak. But this is a tank, long fish, and fat one too. Okay, just relax. Still not giving up. Come on. Okay. Oh man. Come on. Say something, Mr. Pike. This is the one angry pike. Can't even get this hook out. Here we go. Oh man, this is a monster. Yeah, let's quickly take a weight of it. I know that my net is 400 grams, like, but this will be like, yeah, I would say my estimate is it will be like 8 kilos. So with a net it should be like 8.5, something like that. But let's quickly see. Here we go. Seawater is very cold still, I'll make sure, the spike is nice and aligned when I'm taking a weight of it. Hopefully it won't escape. Come on, Mr. Pike, just relax. Here we go. Holy smokes! That's more than I expected, actually. 8.9 kilos, something like that. 8.9 kilos, so it minus 400 grams, it will be 8.5 kilos more or less, and yeah, what is it in pounds? I don't know, 18 pounds, something like that. She's a fat girl. Just look at that. Looks like a very good shape too. Okay, let's check once more. Maybe, you know, my scales did not work, but I think it's all right. Yeah, it's about 8, 9, something like that. Wow, absolute tank. Absolute tank. Right, let's relieve this tank. That is a proper croc. Definitely over a meter, 8.5 kilos. This is a proper tank. Oh, whoa, 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 come on. Here we go. Oh man, absolute monster, absolute monster. Yeah, good result.